Well, she may not be the betting favorite here tonight, but there are a lot of people out there that believe this #1 bantamweight contender is the best 135-pound fighter on the planet. And at long last, she gets a chance to prove it.
She has told us constantly, anytime you are within range of her voice, she will tell you, I'm the best, I'm the champ, get me an opportunity. She gets that opportunity. And she has lived this week as if she believes everything that she says. She has been sure. She has been confident. And that is all rooted in her preparation, which to everyone that knows has been tremendous.
And both champion and challenger have a lot of skills, but this particular contender believes this is the best matchup for her in this top 5. We'll see if she can dethrone the queen. All right, so the top 10 in the UFC women's bantamweight division has never been deeper nor more talented than it is right now. And of course, they're all chasing the champion who gets back on the proving ground here in a big spot tonight.
You know, and she knows that she holds the belt in the division that's been around the longest. She replaces champions like Ronda Rousey and Amanda Nunes and Holly Holm and Miesha Tate. All these great champions that came before her, she carries that as if it's a medal of honor to represent the history of this division in the best way. This woman is a savage, and she intends to keep that belt for a long time.
And in terms of muscle mass, body fat, I'm just not sure that she has ever been in the type of physical shape she is in advance of this title defense tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. Now for your main event introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Josiane Nunes. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Yana Santos.
Mark Goddard, as good as it gets if you're a fighter. Probably the guy you want in there. All right, so here we go from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, and wherever we are in the world, most fighters on this roster, to a man, to a woman, they want the chance at some point to make this walk here in Vegas.
You absolutely want to fight in Las Vegas. Before it was the MGM Grand, it was the Mandalay Bay. Now it is the T-Mobile Arena, the most beautiful arena in the world, in the home to the biggest UFC fights right now. From international fight league to championship fights all across the board, you come to T-Mobile.
Well, we know how quickly this sport moves, but we got to acknowledge that big right hand a moment ago. And now leather being thrown on both sides. All right, here we go, early round 1. It sort of seems as though both women are waiting for the other to make a mistake.
Well, they're trying to find an entry. You know, when you're at the highest level of the sport, one mistake could ultimately cost you everything you've worked your whole life for.
Well, looked like she got cracked there, but rolled with it pretty well.
And I know the judges see that. They see someone throwing, but they don't see anything land clean. Beautiful job by this young lady.
they separate. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Nice feint with a right punch there by Yana Santos. 2 minutes to go. Man, that thigh is starting to show some signs of bruising. She's almost smirking about it, right? But got to address it.
You can't laugh at it now. You can't laugh it off. You've got to do a better job of addressing it and deter your opponent from going back to the well, because otherwise, it'll just get worse and worse. Oh.
She put everything into that one. Now has her opponent on the ropes.
She threw her entire body.
All right, so she's really starting to dominate the fight now and almost treating it like a sparring session, fighting on instinct.
Well, that's how it goes, right? Whenever you start to flow in this way, it just feels like another day in the gym. This young lady looks amazing.
10 seconds to go in round one. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so that round is in the books. Santos' corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there in that round. Starting to bleed pretty good. Cutman's got his work to do now. All right, so there is the horn, so we will see another round. You thought maybe with that knockdown that could have been the end.
You thought it was over. People don't usually get up from those types of strikes. She took that big punch, continued to plod forward. But if she does not move her head, her night will be over very quickly.
You good? Good. Let's
All
go.
right, round two. Well, let's see if she goes back to the hook again. Obviously, there will be a setup. She'll work off of the jab and go back to trying to punctuate the combination with the hook. Well, DC, you thought she'd go back to the well with the hook, and there it is. So, just as you said it, she's able to land it flush.
She landed that punch beautifully and got all of herself into that beautiful hook. What a fantastic job of setting up a dominant strike that she's used over and over in this fight.
Oh, that right thigh starting to welt. Some serious bruising going on here. Takedown defense holds up.
Massive elbow lands from the clinch.
Well, she ain't cocky, but she is confident, and why not? Big knockdown in the previous round. She appears to have the striking advantage.
She's doing everything right. That's what led her to getting that knockdown to finish the earlier round. Big shot to the body. There's another one.
Beautiful hard hook as she presses forward and lands on the kickbox.
She lands once again. John, it's her best strike. She has a great hook, and right now, she lands it right on the chin of her opponent.
Oh my goodness, what a kick!
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
That was a big check.
90 seconds to go in round two.
Her check hook is nasty, John.
Oh, look. Good takedown defense. 10 minutes down. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and you talk about power, chin, heart, toughness. Just a great showcase for mixed martial arts in those 5 minutes.
Everything on full display in 5 minutes. It was unbelievable to watch these two young women truly lay it all out on the line.
Good. You good? Go on, let's go.
Round 3 of a... This could just about do it.
She's got to start looking to finish here.
Well, her striking has been great tonight, rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This would look like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she's going all out to try to finish the fight.
Santos' lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Nice inside kick. The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
She works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on.
Let's go, put those punches together. Let's see the combination.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Oh, wow, how about the roundhouse kick? Well, DC, I know you're high on this fighter, but she is fading fast. She got stunned earlier in the round and physically just hasn't responded well since.
She has not responded to adversity. You have to understand, as a fighter, everything will not go according to plan. She has not done well in building back to where she was before she got hurt so bad early in the round.
Santos gets the single leg takedown. All right, less than a minute here to go now in round 3.
Great job adjusting the position. She is so dominant from the top position.
Oh, man, she's got the back.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
And there she goes again, landed another strike on the ground.
Arm very tight.
Wow, I thought she might succumb. She gets out.
I thought she was going to sleep. I thought it was over.
Santos getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes.
Looks amazing. You almost have her knocked out. She was out on her feet. This round, move forward and continue where you left off.
All right, so a lot of high-level striking in that last round, but the big shot, of course, to the head that stunned her opponent, nearly got her out of there.
I mean, she hurt her bad. I can't believe that we are going to another round. I thought it was over. She landed it perfectly. Usually that's enough to end the fight. Unfortunately, the round goes on. Let's see what happens.
You ready, John? Good. Fight.
Championship rounds are upon us. All right, here we go with our next round. 2 of the best women in this division. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
You got to make a decision when you get up off of your stool going into the next round that this is my fight and I am not going to allow it to slip through my fingers.
Come on, drop the hammer.
Oh!
jab there by the champion. That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
All right, so another attack to that thigh and some obvious damage now. She needs to protect that leg, DC.
She's got to do something, John. She's got to...
Oh, what a moment. Got that shot right to the target.
John, she is hurt very, very bad. I cannot believe how well she set up that head kick. Now, she needs to find the finish.
Man, she just peppered her with another shot to the head.
Great job landing the strike from the bottom. Not staying idle when she's on her back.
Oh, that one got through. I'm not sure how many more she can take.
Look at that pass to the back. I don't know. That was beautiful.
All right, she's working out a half guard now. Good job by her here to land some strikes from top position.
The ground and pound is really starting to pay dividends for this young lady.
Man, she's fun to watch grapple. Beautiful reversal there on the ground. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work and put the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank. All right, so it looks as though she's trying to leverage a hip with that butterfly guard. If you're the dominant fighter, champ, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to circle her off the octagon side. I'm trying to put my body between the fence and my opponent to limit them from using the cage as a way to get back to their feet.
Nicely done as she closes the distance to attain the single collar tie. Oh, rips the body shot there. It is plausibly 2-2 here as we hit this fifth round. All right, so back to the stools they go after a crazy round, 2 knockdowns. She told us on Thursday power will be the biggest factor in this fight, and that was certainly the case in that previous round.
And she's very fast, too. Speed equals power in a lot of instances. So as she's throwing quick, eventually she just said down, boom! Knocked her opponent down 2 times in the previous round. How does she build on this type of momentum?
Ready? Ready? Come on,
Fifth and final round. Oh, how about that? Not sure if she got overconfident, but the tide is turning.
The tide is turning. I mean, it's okay. You know, when you get hurt, it's just fighting. Maybe she can regain that momentum and get back going in the direction that she wants to.
What a fight! Oh, this one could be over soon. All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Honors called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 22 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC Josiane Nunes!
All right, well, DC, I got to give you credit. You sort of foresaw this result tonight. We have a new UFC bantamweight champion. Congratulations go out to her and her team.
At some point, you're going to